Waiting for a race that's as good as this. Well, we're off. Excited to see what we get in our first 3 big check. We've got some money, that's always fun. Might come into play later. Black belt for a little extra oomph. Set up our save so that we can do some sleeping when we want to. Ooh, an axe armor drop. Interesting. Crimson Cloak. So for anyone who doesn't know, our objective here is to stop the evil forces of darkness from winning, and that means not only defeating Graham in the center of the castle, but also having all 3 of Dracula's personality souls equipped when you do that, which gives you access to the endgame where we defeat Chaos. Which souls we need have been randomized, in addition to all of the items and canisters throughout the game. They're put in a way that leads us in a very Metroidvania style, appropriately enough, to backtrack throughout the castle, hopefully as little as possible, and complete it as fast as we can. Well, in the original game, they're listed as the traits of Dracula: Flame Demon, Succubus, and give me like 30 minutes, I'll remember what the other one. I've got nothing to say about whether or not they will or will not have Basilisk Dracula, because we all know Commentator's Curse is a very real thing, and it can happen to you. Giant Bat, you're absolutely right. Giant Bat is the blue soul that's attributed to Dracula in the original. Ancient Belt in front of the save room, that'll be a nice little pickup. And Flying Armor, so standard progression, slightly different spot. Cockatrice Soul has a couple of interesting uses. None of the bosses are moved, the castle layout remains the same. The location of all of the items and all of the soul canisters have been revamped. And then just the souls that we require to get the good ending. Oh, a nice early whip sword for anyone who wants to make their Castlevania a little bit more Castlevania, and a lubricant soul for a little bit of a power up. Guy McGuy is right. There are 3 ancient books in the castle, 1 for each type of ability. And they tell you what souls are required to get towards the good ending of the game. And then, of course, they have to find those souls as well. Equipping the Cut-All is a very good choice. The 2-hit makes it rather nice, and the damage isn't too bad either. Being able to make this jump can save an awful lot of time, as progression has a nasty tendency of popping in there when you want it to leave. I believe with just flying armor, this is a frame-perfect trick. A lot of people generally go for the damage boost off of the Axe Armor's axe, but he gets it anyways, and finds a cream. Let's see if Raster Cecil can do it with any better success. And there goes the Axe Armor, going for the same attempt. You can never have too many cream puffs. Demon Lord drop. This can be a little bit of the difference when you're taking time to kill a few extra enemies. One of these may be important. Triton's a very nice drop early on. And we have Blue Book locked in a giant bat-only location. Would not be surprised if we just made a guess at what that soul is going to be. And there's our speed soul. It's going to be hard to keep up with them now. Thankfully, farming is not required, but being able to pick one up as a drop can save you a lot of service. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't see Panther 5 minutes ago. Lightning Dolls, nice to find in a can. And we have early flight. That's going to make things interesting. Not going to do us too much of a favor underwater until we at least pick up Malphas, our double jump soul, but this means we don't have to worry about platform. More cream puffs, everyone's favorite. Although I have to ask, what do you guys like more, the persimmon or the potato pancake? Quick takedown of Manticore by Podolak. And more cream puffs. Alright, I want to see 9 cream puffs. Ooh, that was a long fall. And there's our first book. Podolak making the smart choice to opt out of study and going back to the top corridor. For another cream puff. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Eversing is a nice little armor boost for us. Decent weapons, decent armor, good ability sets early on. I think we're pretty happy with this so. I wish there was a space jump in this. When are we going to get the crossover between Aria of Sorrow and Fusion? There is a fusion randomizer, but I don't want to get too much into that right now. Skipping over the Armor of Water, which is okay because we have Eversing for now. We're going to unlock the teleport, and I imagine we're going to go backwards through the inner court. Or we're just going to go straight top floor. There could be some goodies there for us. Progression does indicate since we have our flight, that is a good place to go. Can be a little bit on the dangerous. Well, first check has a meat strip for us, so we get our protein intake after eating all of that sugar. More masa, alright. Seems we still get to see what's going to go on in inner quarters, so we have our first divergence, and I'm excited to see what choices they have to make. Gonna save and refill here. Definitely a good call. I'm guessing we're gonna have another Black Panther soul off of Headhunter. There's our second book. We already know where the third one is, we just don't have the giant bat to get it. This could be a very nice underwater not required sea. Surprised nobody's checking to see what souls they need so far, especially since we know we can't get that third book. Well, at least from Podolak anyways, having the other. Vanilla Harpy soul, that's awesome. Cecil making rather quick work of Headhunter. And there's that Black Panther dupe. It's only there as an anti-soft lock measure, but still nice to know it's there. And Podolak is just ruining Death's Scythe. There's our giant bat. So while Podolak already has book 1, Cecil now has access to book 2. Death is down. Chrono Mage ability, nice. This could still make a difference. Red Minotaur and his oversized axe. Potato Pancake for Podolak. Maybe I'm just out of practice, but I'm seeing a lot of dropped souls in this. Is that what I think it was? Oh, just a high potion. Not a big deal here, just a high potion. Some grapes and another potato pancake. Big Golem is down, and he hit a cream soda. And there's Galamoth Soul too. And a Rush Soul. We know where all 3 books are. Book 1 is in top 4. Book 3 was very early at the top of Chapel. Well, not top of Chapel, sorry. Above Manticore. And Book 2 is in the giant bat locked location in top corridor. We haven't had anyone check them what they are, though. Podolak has already picked up books 1 and 3, but Raster only has book 3 at the moment. These guys read so much faster than I do. We're being the 5 legs. And something minion of hell. Definitely recall seeing it. I know at least one of our runners does have wear. And Cecil's going to be picking up his book 1 very soon. We have Lubricant Soul as well. That was in top corridor. Or not top corridor. Castle corridor. Podolak using a Rush Soul to make very short work of Golem. Gonna earn that cream sub. Really want to see what this book 1 is. And it's Killer Doll, we have that as well. Or Lightning Ball. In cases like this, there's an incredibly high chance that Skula is behind Graham, so it's usually worth just going to... From runners who have made it this far, it does not surprise me. It takes them less time to complete a seat. Doing the whole thing without double jump, though. This is weird. Nope, no guessing for Raster, has all 3 books. Are we sure? Did anyone see Malphus pick up? Well, must be, I guess. Well, we get a Galamoth check while Graham's going on. Here's Graham Phase 2. Lightning Doll, Boer, and Lubricant. Oh, there's Malphus right there, in the breakable floor. Interested to see whether or not Podolak goes to collect that blue book or make a guess. Yes, lubricate ups your damage based on the HP you're missing. It's not a bad soul to be required to use. I feel like I would still want to use Muramasa here, if not just for the double hit, but also kind of the swinging ring. Would have liked picking up book 2. But it was where all along. Raster's stuck in an impossible position there. Podolak now taking their turn at taking Graham down. Meanwhile, it definitely looks like Raster is heading over to see what the shop might have in store. Well, Satan's Ring is not a bad piece of equipment to have. There's our backdash soul. This has been an incredibly quick seed so far. And on to phase 3. Well, died locked under our hand in phase 3. No Skula. We're assuming it's going to be behind Graham. Hey, look, there's a Claims to Lance for sale. Podolak putting the finishing touches on, and let's see if Skula's there. Yep, there's Skula and Undine. Both of them, wow. We already knew that underwater not required makes for fast seeds, but both Undine and Skula. Of course he hated water. Holy water. This is definitely Podolak's race to lose right now. Let's go, Julius. Those few potato pancakes picked up earlier in Clock Tower and Floating Gardens are going to make a bit of a difference. I'm hoping very strongly that Cecil's not tempted to go check Galamoth location. On to phase 2, Julius for Podolak. I agree, it's definitely a safer bet when you're already in Graham Go mode. 2 free checks there, and you need to do it anyways. Julius down. Podolak goes on to Chaotic Realm. Meanwhile, Cecil using some big weapons and a very nasty rush soul against Death's Sight. Opting to take it easy instead of using up more healing items, knowing that could the refill right there. Ramen. Here we go, Chaos Phase 1. Just look at that damage output. Blue soul down. Red soul down. And there's the last. Here we go, Phase 2. Seeing those ones on the middle is not exciting at all. Two eyes down. Oh, the damage. Oh, Podolak, be careful. Cecil, you too. Going for that refight on Graham. Significantly better equipped now. Between Lubricant and the third missing eye, that's a huge increase of damage. Phase 2 Graham for Cecil going very smooth. Phase 3 Graham coming up. The healing is important, but it's a difficult choice when you know it's going to cut your damage down by 66%. Ooh, the combo damage. Oh no! It's over. Death to phase 2, that is going to cost some time, but still in a pretty good position. Saved right outside chaos. I do not mind seeing this phase 1 again. So much damage output. Oh, the combo damage. I almost feel like the challenge of this fight would be lacking if it wasn't for the giant snake. The arrows are predictable, the eyes move slow. I mean, even if the snake just moved in a predictable pattern, you'd see it coming a mile away. Oh, more combo damage. Cecil opting for Balmung backdash strats for Julius. Very common, still very good. Oh, that looks painful. Ow! Just a little bit more. And that's time for Podolak. SRL time of 47:24. GG's. Meanwhile, Cecil in Phase 2 Julius. Cecil now in Chaotic Realm. Let's see what kind of a different chaos fight we have up for grabs. Skeleton Guard doing a good job today. Quick little heal. This is the only round for today. It's really too bad. Two races like this could have easily fit in the time slot. Ooh, Succubus got hungry. Chaos Phase 1 fairly smooth so far. I am also fairly certain Cecil has Muramasa and is just opting not to use it, possibly for the rain. Could be wrong though. An unfortunate Chaos 1 death. Everybody gets one. Looks like Raster will not be finishing this one. Can't say that I would blame him. Chaos is a little rough if you don't have comfortable. So there you have it. Round 1 goes to podolakboys. Can't wait to see games 2, and I would imagine quite likely 3. To be determined at a future date, I would imagine. Right, thanks all for tuning in. My name was Arelis. Please feel free to throw a follow to our runners, podolakboys and Raster Cecil. Especially if you want to see more Aria Sorrow Rando in the future, plus whatever else we got going on. And don't forget about Kirito for doing our restream today. Thank you so much. And thank all you guys for tuning in. See you again soon.